Alright, so we're going to be battling a Japanese trainer. They have a Garchomp, a Primarina, a Goldingo, a Wellspring Mass, Ogrepone, an Archaludon, and a Dragonite. So this is not going to be a good matchup for Hydrapple outside of Trick Room. But I'm gonna lead off with Homunculus, aka Reuniclus, and Hydrapple. If I could just set up the Trick Room, right? I'm gonna bring Comfey and Rillaboom in the back. I can swap the Rillaboom, and the Grassy Seed will give us a defense boost, which will help against extreme speeds. But if I can get off the Trick Room and I can get off Dragon Cheer in the same turn, then we have a chance of critting with Psyshock, which is gonna do a lot of damage because Reuniclus hits like a truck. Oh no, he brings out Primarina first. I'm okay with this. I have special defense investments. I think I'm pretty good. I'm gonna Trick Room and I'm gonna Terra Grass and I'm gonna go for Dragon Cheer. I kind of want to give it a Fire Terra type, but yeah, the defense investments is doing pretty good. He goes for Rain Dance. I don't mind. So this is pretty good because Reuniclus has a lot of special attack and Psyshock hits it for defense, right? So we should be good. And Syrup Bomb is going to do a lot of damage to Primarina. So if I was him, switch out the Primarina because you know it's coming. And if you're smart, you're going to switch out the Primarina. But at the same time, you're going to switch into something that's going to get hit pretty hard. I think the only thing that sucks about Syrup Bomb is it's going to slow down the Pokemon if it doesn't kill it. And it's going to allow it to outspeed me in Trick Room. So let's hope. Oh. Okay. Crit. Decent. He goes for Misty Terrain. Okay. Why would you go for a Horn Leech? In what world does this work out for you? I think we still go for Psyshock here, and actually, yeah, I still go for Psyshock into him, and I go for Syrup Bomb into Primarina. Nothing changes, and I'm still slower than the Primarina. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, I know that we have very low speed, and we have a speed diminishing nature, but still, I was really worried about the crit. I mean, not the crit, but like the speed drop allowing it to outspeed me. He goes for Ivy Kuja, well, that does nothing. I have to keep in mind that Misty Terrain does lower the amount of damage that Dragon type moves do, so I can't go for what I want to go for. I'm gonna go for Psyshock. And I think I'm going to go for another Dragon Cheer? Question mark? We'll see. But it failed. Why? Okay, I'm still getting used to these new moves. He goes for Flash Cannon into Reuniclus, obviously. Because my little embryonic baby is just too dangerous to be left alive, apparently. I love Reuniclus. It is my baby boy. I hatched this thing from an egg, and Magic Guard, like, max HP, max special defense. It really doesn't need any special attack investments because it has a very large base special attack cool. So honestly, you're just trying to make it as beefy as possible. I think if you really want to go for more damage, you can go for the Calm Mind. Grassy Surge does get rid of the Misty Terrain, which is good. We do get a defense boost, which is really good. Now I think I can go for a knockoff, and I can go for a Fickle Beam. Here's me hoping that they all fire at the same time and give me 160 base damage dragon type. Also, he has the Terra, or he's going to Terra, because I don't think he's Terra yet, so he's gonna obviously Terra Dragonite to normal and go for extreme speeds, because I hate extreme speed. But who wouldn't go for this? Oh, he doesn't. Fickle Beam doesn't do that much. He goes for Dragon Cheer. Oh my god, I just remember what that Pokemon does, and I just remember the move. Oh, he's not going for it. Flash Cannon. But we have special defense investments, so I'm good. Loaded dice. Excuse me? Why do you need loaded dice? You want to run that by me, Chief? I think I can go for knockoff here, and I'm gonna go for recover. Actually, no, I think I can go for a Fickle Beam. There's the terrestrialization. Steel. Oh, weird. But why does he have loaded dice on the Dragonite? I think you got the wrong Terra, buddy. Oh, it's stamina. Okay. Yeah. At least we knocked off the Assault Vest. And it's a crit. I don't mind. He's going all out. Ooh. That is a sight to behold. I'm gonna go for Fickle Beam into the Archaludon. At this point, I'm hoping he targets the Rillaboom. We do pick up the KO here on the Dragonite. That's great. A shame that it's not a normal Terra type. It maybe would have picked up a KO with an extreme speed, but it isn't, so lucky for us. He goes for Terra Blast. We live that because he's not terrestrialized. Fickle Beam does so much, and we don't care that he has the stamina boost. We don't care that it's an Archaludon. Honestly, where's that electric type move that is supposed to be the version of Meteor Beam? Where is it? Because it's raining. He could easily pop it off right now and get a special attack boost. I mean, I get the Dragon Cheer, but buddy, you're not gonna win it. Battle was canceled, as it should have been a long time ago. The moment you saw that I had a Hydrapple on my team, you should have quit. Why did you even try? But honestly though, I made a lot of misplays in that match, but Hydrapple is pretty good, and going all out, oh my god, it did so much damage to the Dragonite, even if the Dragonite resisted it. Even when we were Terra Grass, so we lost the Stab Dragon typing, it did so much. All right, we're gonna be battling North. They have a Wellspring Mask, Ogerpone, a Incineroar, a Dusclops, a Blood Moon Ursaluna, a Walking Wake, and an Amoonguss. Okay, so I'm gonna lead off with Homunculus, and I want to say Hydrapple, but I don't think so. I think so. I think so. I think so. I think so. And then we bring Kleavor in the back. And we bring Comfey. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a lot of fireworks going off. People are celebrating the new year. We're in New Mexico, so it's 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is what I'm used to, but it's midnight here in New Mexico. So Happy New Year's, everyone. Hopefully we're all going into the new year with some big goals, some big dreams, and we make something happen. Oh, this is not good. I'm going all out on this. I think I'm just gonna go for the ally switch, and I'm gonna go for the Fickle Beam into Walking Wake. I could go for the Trick Room. I could, but I won't. He goes for Ivy Kugel, but we eat that. And he goes for Flamethrower. It's a crit, unfortunately, and he's Life Orb. Does pretty decent damage. I think I'm going to... I think I might go for a Recover, and I'm gonna go for Trick Room. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack you, don't worry about it. You're not a threat. He goes for Draco. He knocks it out, that's crazy. Okay, I mean, I appreciate the special attack drop, but your Life Orb, so... Okay, you're on borrowed time at this point. I can bring in Comfey, and the good part about this is Comfey has triage, so it gives its healing moves priority, which is great because at this point we can go for a triage Draining Kiss and a Walking Wake and pick up the KO. Please don't click follow me, please don't. I have special defense investments in Hydrapple, but I don't want to test whether it can survive a Draco from Walking Wake even after a harsh special attack drop with Life Orb. I don't want to do the calc on that. I am not one of those Poketubers that has Pokemon Showdown calculator out. Okay, withdrew Walking Wake. Okay. And he brings out Incineroar. Okay. If Hydrapple can go all out, I would appreciate it. He goes for Ivy Kugel. Don't like that. How much damage does this do? 80. Okay. It doesn't feel like it does enough. Then again, let me go for a Draining Kiss here. Okay, pretty decent, pretty decent. We do lose the Comfey. It's not okay, but I'll live with it. He goes for knockoff. He does knock off my Grassy Seed, which sucks. Use Fickle Beam. He's going all out. Oh yes. Oh yes, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. My sweet juicy KOs. I kind of don't want to deal with Walking Wake. I know it's going to come out eventually, and I don't want to fight it. I think I'm going to go for another Fickle Beam. And I'm gonna go for a Stone Axe here into Incineroar. It's just who is faster, the Kleavor or the Incineroar? I think the Incineroar is faster. But in my previous match, the Kleavor was faster, so he withdrew the Incineroar. He's trying to cycle in the Intimidates, which is gonna suck ass. Walking Wig. It's okay, because we do have Stone Axe. And he Terras the Amoonguss? I am saying it's okay, but am I really okay with this? He might go for Spore. If we just set up the Stone Axe Stealth Rock, that'll be good, because then I'll chip the Incineroar a little bit, which will help. Makes my life easy. There we go. We have Stealth Rocks up. He does Spore. That is going to suck. I'm just waiting for the Incineroar to come out, because I can go for a Syrup Bomb into the Amoonguss and maybe pick up a KO with it. And if not, we will be slowing down the Amoonguss even further, so it's neither here nor there. The Stealth Rocks is doing pretty decent damage. I don't really care about the attack drops. I'm Choice Bandit. Well, unless he goes for knockoff. So we're gonna go for Syrup Bomb and to the Amoonguss, and we're gonna go for Stone Axe into the Incineroar. We're gonna be asleep one turn, I believe. That is the minimum amount of turns that you have to be asleep. So really just comes down to what is he gonna do with the Incineroar. If he Flare Blitzes the Hydrapple, we're gonna have a rough time. But if I was him, in what world do you let the Hydrapple, in what world do you let the Kleavor live? Knowing that it has Stone Axe and it can one-shot you, intimidated or not. Okay, Kleavor is the fastest Pokemon on the field. That's good to know. He goes for knockoff. It's not gonna do much. We're gonna go for Syrup Bomb. Ooh. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay, but I mean, it's gonna have to be. We're gonna go for Stone Axe into Incineroar. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. I need Kleavor to wake up this turn. This is starting to get really, there we go. I knew it. I knew I could count on you. We pick up the KO onto the Incineroar. Then we hit the Syrup Bomb. We take out the Incineroar Menace. Oh my god, Hydrapple is so good. I think the only complaint I have with Hydrapple, and it's maybe the way I built mines, but the only complaint I have is that Fickle Beam doesn't do as much damage as I would want it to do. All right. I understand that there's a 30% chance that it does double the damage and does base 160 power, but when I do it at 80, sometimes depending on the targets, it seems like it just does not do enough. Even when it hits 160, it's not enough to one-shot some of the Pokemon that I'm facing. And I think this is something to do with the way I built mines more than anything else. Mines is max HP, a sizable amount of special attack EVs, and special defense investments. And I felt that it was already bulky enough on the defense side that I didn't need to put any defensive EVs into it. But I think I could have put more special attack EVs into it, or I could give it a special attack boosting nature, but I gave it a special defense boosting nature and a speed reducing nature. So yeah, Fickle Beam doesn't do as much damage as I would like it to do in certain situations, but Syrup Bomb is pretty useful. I think the only thing about using Hydrapple in Trick Room with Syrup Bomb is you don't want to use it against certain Pokemon and then have them outspeed you in your Trick Room. So for me, my whole approach to using Hydrapple in Trick Room is to just Fickle Beam, recover, Dragon Cheer support, and then maybe at the very last turn of Trick Room hit something with a Syrup Bomb so they lose some speed going out of Trick Room so I can outspeed them outside of Trick Room. So that's my strategy for it. I like Hydrapple so far, but I will be tweaking it a little bit more. Another video I might be making is an Altaria video with alluring voice. I love the idea of a fairy Altaria. I do love Mega Altaria, RIP, because it's never coming back. But Mega Altaria is something I really love, and I have a Fairy Terra Altaria with Moonblast, but alluring voice is so much more useful in my opinion. A guaranteed confusion on a Pokemon that gets a stat boost is very useful. So I think what I want to do is I want to breed an Altaria and get a shiny Altaria, give it a Fairy Terra type, and then teach it alluring voice and run a team around that. So that's gonna probably be a while, just like my Black Charizard dreams are still ongoing. I have not bothered to hatch a shiny Charizard. Every shiny Pokemon I get is by accident. I'm usually breeding something for a video or like for a team, and then I just get a shiny on accident and I just kind of keep it. But yeah, like the video, subscribe, tell me what you like about Hydrapple. What are some sets you run on yours, or what are some recommendations you have for me to run on my Hydrapple? And I might make a video running that set. We are going to be doing ranked battles eventually. I just want to make some more teams, get a good feel for the Pokemon and the meta and what's going on, what I'm expecting or what I should be expecting. So see you guys. Bye.